Hi, I'm Dr. Rahman. I'm a board certified OBGYN in Philadelphia, and I'm here to talk to you about why a woman would choose to come to me.
Can I interrupt? Can I ask right here? Do you only treat women, or are you open to just any human with vaginas?
Oh, great question. I am open to anyone who identifies themselves as female.
Okay.
So, why would you come here? I see women of all ages, all ethnicities. Everyone is welcome because I personally believe in the wonder of a woman. We have this wonderful, intricate body that's able to do amazing things. And so I see women all ages. Now, I do specialize in women in midlife, and that's from age 40 to 64, because often that's when the gynecological problems start to really appear. And what kind of problem would a woman come to see me about? There are a myriad of problems, but I will just mention maybe the top 5. Abnormal bleeding. Abnormal bleeding is a big reason to come to see the gynecologist. The question is, how do you know if your bleeding is abnormal? I mean, it's rare that women compare the amount of bleeding they do with each other. But off the top of my head, I would say if you've ever been told that you're anemic and you're otherwise healthy, it may be because your periods are healthy. That needs to be checked. If you are changing your pad or your tampon or your Diva cup every hour, that's too much. If you have to double up, meaning a pad and a tampon, or you have to make all these special arrangements, probably too much. If you carry a change of clothes to work because you're afraid you might soil yourself, that's too much. Abnormal bleeding, if you're in doubt, have it checked, have your blood count checked to see if you're anemic, follow up. But that's often a reason for coming. Fibroid tumors. Fibroid tumors are very common in women, particularly women of color. A lot of times you can have fibroids and be asymptomatic. But if you are symptomatic with fibroids, it usually presents with abnormal bleeding and sometimes pain as they get larger and start to impose pressure on various organs in the body. That's a big reason. Another reason that I see women is perimenopausal symptoms. Women complain of dry vaginas, decreased libido, pain with sex, often are associated with a change of life. Some women need to think through hormonal replacement. Do they want it? Do they not want it? What's the pros and cons of it? The other reason that women come is for contraception. And that's a big one in this day and time where we're seeing things such as Roe versus Wade being reversed, and concerns about when will women have access to birth control in the future. All of these are important, germane topics that come into the office that present real issues for women. And so if you have, and this is a sensitive one, if you have something that you've never talked to anyone about, you're embarrassed about it. Let's say you're 40 and you've never had a vaginal examination and now you're just too embarrassed to admit it. Don't be. This is the place to come. For if you've never had a GYN exam and you're afraid that it's going to be so painful, or you've heard horror stories about the pain. Now, I can't tell you that it's totally painless, but it shouldn't be excruciating. And I do take the time, and I won't force it on you, and we'll work through the process. The beauty of the vagina is that it's elastic. It's able to stretch and accommodate if we take the sufficient time and preparation to do so. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, endometriosis, adenomyosis, I can go on and on and on. The female body is very complex, but it's marvelous. And my extreme pleasure is being able to provide gynecological care.